We've been in a high pressure system nearly all over the United States and have gotten very little snowfall in the month of January. Recently we've checked out Sun Valley and Jackson Hole, and in this episode we check out my all-time favorite resort, Snowbird.
Have you guys ever slept stoked before? Because I think I just slept stoked for the first time ever. I can't even explain it. But today we're going to my most favorite resort ever. You guys ask me all the time, what is my favorite resort? And that's Snowbird. Welcome back to another episode of season 3 here. We made it out to the to Snowbird Resort. I'm up at the Chickadee Lift area. I think this is a nice little spot to park with really easy access to the tram and the rest of Snowbird, especially as everything gets more full. But I realized driving up here that I miss the actual traveling aspect and just like the unknown that comes along with trips like Sun Valley and Jackson Hole, almost as much as I enjoy like the skiing and everything as well. So we have some of the best resorts really in the country here, right here in Utah, but there's just something about driving, staying at a truck stop, finding a place to sleep, stuff like that with Luna in the van that's like, for me, it's just as fun as everything else. Snowbird is definitely my most favorite resort that I've ever been to, simply because of the level of the terrain, the views in Little Cottonwood Canyon, and just the accessibility with the terrain to get up to the top of the mountain super easily. We desperately need some snow here in Utah and really all over, but that really can't stop us from going out and skiing, or else if we waited for perfect conditions, we would just really never ever ski. So it's just gonna be one of those days. We're just gonna make the best of it. But I'm stoked. Like I said, I slept stoked. I think that was the first time I ever slept stoked. I don't even know what that means, but I'm just stoked to be at Snowbird. Olive oil was a bit frozen this morning. I tried something a little different for breakfast. Similar format, we got the potatoes, we have turkey bacon, some turkey sausage, but I made an omelet. Let's see if you guys, let's get all up in there. Yeah, made an omelet. It has asparagus in it. I don't know if I've ever had asparagus and eggs, but this might actually consider us gourmet at this point. I know I've shown this to you guys before several times, but I do think this is helpful for anyone who's van dwelling or anything like that. The lithium batteries, when they get too cold, they go into protection mode and they won't accept any charge. You can still use them, but you can't get any charge. And that starts to become a problem when they get too low, right? But it's a beautiful day. We're gonna have sun, so I need to warm up the batteries. And so I have this heater duct that I put onto the front of my heater, and then I drilled a hole. It's kind of hard to see. It's right down here that goes right into the battery box. And so then I basically just create direct heat right into the battery box here. And then I'll run the heater for like an hour when I go skiing, and it should be enough to warm up the battery box, then begin to charge, so we don't have to worry about that. But it's important because I had no idea lithium batteries had a charging protection temperature thing, so this is one of the ways that I got around it pretty cheap without having to do like heating pads and everything else. So it has been cold, and the batteries need some love. I just got all dirty with my suit because my boxes, the latch actually broke, so I couldn't open this box up, so I had to like readjust the spring. It's a little concerning. I'm gonna have to double check that, but yeah, that was kind of rough because I couldn't get the doors open. But we're good. We got the skis. Time to go. up here at the top of Hidden Peak, right at the top of the tram, and it is absolutely beautiful. You can see all the way down into the Salt Lake Valley, and I do think Little Cottonwood is one of the most beautiful places, especially in the winter time. So it is just another one of those glorious days. It's almost a little bit warm. I might have overdressed today, but I think we're gonna get over into the Cirque and see what we can get into off that. But man, you know it's gonna be a good day up at Snowbird when it's this beautiful. So I'm excited. First time back on skis for the week, so let's go. Let's stay as high as we can here, but the Cirque is going to be very scratchy. Great Scott upper Cirque. I mean, look at these rocks. So we're gonna have to take our time getting in here. Again, first run of the day, but I think it'll be a good warm up. I think it's kind of a little sketchy. I'm running out of room. I'd rather ski it from the very top. That line looks like it's going to be nearly entirely jump turns. This is Great Scott from the very top, which is pretty gnarly even when there is a lot of snow. And this is a very steep run. Again, first run, just gonna have to take it slow and jump turn our way in there. Jesus, look at, I'm on the freaking rocks. Look at this thing. Up. Okay, hardest part is usually getting in, and then I'm on the rocks behind me. Just jump. I'm on the edge. Jump. Now we're pretty good, and then you're in. All right, not ideal, but we didn't fall. Oh, and the snow. Look at this. It's nice. Kind of a little wind blown. Look at the pitch. This is beautiful. Wow. All right. I'm stoked on that. It's a lot steeper than it looks. First run. Wow. That's why I love Snowbird.
I thought I was done. You scream out and beg me to come. I wonder what I am chasing. It's not even fun anymore. I should bail and run through the door, but something's holding me back. You feed my ego. Together we go. Talking dirty, playing cheap. I know I'm in too deep. Running out of kryptonite to take you through the night.
I want to show you guys what we're working with on this run, because it might be a little bit hard for scale and stuff, but this is called, what is it called? Shot 15 on the upper Cirque here. It's pretty gnarly. I doubt this even does it justice, but our line is gonna have to be off that rock right there, down, straight shot it a little bit, and then slowly make the turn out into the open. So it's gonna basically be a drop, jump off that, which looks pretty clear underneath, and then just a nice long right turn out of it and just stay controlled. So I think it's probably hard to get the proportion on the camera, but I think just the drop and then just not forcing the turn at the end, we're gonna be going really quick, but the run out does seem pretty good. So I guess we're gonna give it a shot, guys. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, dropping. Keep it together, keep it together. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Woo! There it is. There it is. Let's go. Let's go. Guys, I'm so stoked. Oh my God, that I can't explain the rush that just like surges through me when I dropped in on that. It was more rocky than I thought on the other side, but oh my God. I'm really proud of how I did that. Held it together on the turn coming out. Tried not to like force it around and just had to trust the skis and myself, but I'm stoked. That was sick. Right where that sign is at the top, we just dropped off that and then came through there.
Just when I thought I was done, you scream out and beg me to come. I wonder what I am chasing. It's not even.
Good to meet you finally, dude.
Yeah.
First time here this year, so
Yeah?
I'm stoked either way.
Yeah, it's like
Such a
15
sick.
for me here, but
Is it?
this is where I like the whole mountain, so
Yeah?
when I'm not traveling, I'm doing cool stuff like you.
Hey man, this is as good as it gets. So
Yeah.
just linked up with Colin up here at the top of Mineral. We're gonna rip. What'd you say? Bookends?
Bookends.
Sick. Okay, it's gonna be dope. First up Mineral Basin of the day.
We stand together, raise our hands up higher, higher, higher. We raise our hands up to the sky, higher, higher. We raise our hands up to the sky.
I was so sick getting to meet up with Colin and his brother. I forgot really how exactly the relationship with Colin started, but I think it stemmed from the channel. Then he is local here in Salt Lake, so just kind of stayed in touch via Instagram, and he happened to be here as well. So we linked up for a day and took a rip over on Mineral Basin, which was a lot of fun. That's 2 episodes in a row where we kind of got to meet up with some of you guys and take a lap. So always down to spin a lap or something. I'm so juiced from the other cirque laps that I came back to the cirque. We just did shot 15 and now we're gonna do shot 16, which is just below shot 15. If we look over the edge here, it's a straight shot down right through those little rocks right there. Kind of hard to see, but right there is a straight shot and then it runs out pretty open to the right. The only thing is there does seem to be like a little rock cluster or tree cluster there, so we just got to make sure we make that nice right around the base. But this will be sweet if we can knock out both of these shots in one day. Plan is to just kind of roll in here straight through and then out to the right. 3, 2, 1, dropping. Yoo-hoo! Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yes. Yes. Oh, I'm stoked. That one. Oh man. So we now hit both of these shoots, which is pretty sick. That was actually a little bit more sketchy than I thought. So let's go.
No time to worry about the past. Await the future to come at last. This time tomorrow, I will be gone. A faded memory, forever worn. I wanna wake up without sorrow. I wanna step out in a world that's brighter. We are the people of tomorrow. We stand together, raise our hands up high.
literally caught the very last tram of the day, which was why it was so empty, but literally have skied all day, just like tram after tram after tram for the most part. And I'm a little bit upset, but I should have known better. I wanted to hike Bald Mountain because I've never done that before from the Snowbird side, but it's roped off, unfortunately. Makes sense because it's late, it's like 4 o'clock. But you can see those people down there, they just all ducked the rope. So I wanted to hike that ridge and then ski that bowl right over there, but I don't feel comfortable ducking the rope. I don't think that's the right thing to do at the end of the day. Rather unfortunate because I was planning on this as like a part of the video, but I should have done it sooner. But it is absolutely gorgeous up here. It's like twilight, almost golden hour up here, which is just beautiful. So I actually might even just hang out here for a little bit because it's not all the time you're up at the top of, you know, a mountain in the winter on sunset, at sunset. So next time we'll have to do Baldy, but like I said, I'm not really an advocate for cutting the ropes and it wouldn't be a good example. So should have planned better.
Know exactly what happened, but at the end of the day I was just completely toast. I think I was really dehydrated and I didn't have any food. Typically I'll have like a few bars or something, but I feel like the day just got away with me. I was so stoked with what we were skiing that I just simply kind of forgot to take care of my body. So by the end there I was like completely famished and totally forgot to just take care of myself. But it was such a sick day, and now we were literally the only one here at the lot. Watch the sun go down, the light on the mountain, so just a beautiful evening. But I think it's time to start to head down the mountain and try to settle in for the night. Honestly too tired and just shot to cook, do the dishes, so I just got some food. I got some ramen because I've been craving that. My plan is to be skiing Deer Valley tomorrow. I gotta do a better job of taking care of myself during the day so I don't have that crazy crash, and now I'm so hungry that I like can't even, I'm buying food, and so yeah, that wasn't very smart. But I was honestly just so stoked on the ski day that everything else kind of went out the window. Come up with a better drying system, but all my gear is so wet because it was such a hard day of skiing. I'm just kind of laying some stuff out here. I got my boot liners, and then just randomly kind of hung up the shirts like on the this little nut thing, but it would be nice to get actual hooks or something. But all in all, it's pretty cozy in here. Heater is blowing and it is set to 62 degrees for the next like 6 hours. So really the only thing left at this point is yogurt. Tonight I have peanut butter cup, and I also have mint chocolate chip for the yogurt game. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see all of you guys in the next episode. Don't forget about the live stream tomorrow at 6 o'clock Mountain Time, and I'll see all of you guys there.